Welcome everyone to another edition of Bosco Racing. We're here at Pioneer Valley Indoor Karting. The drivers are getting their karts warmed up, and here is our starting lineup. Tommy starting us off, Colbster, Peppers, Steve C, Bluemoon, and Behn are our top 6 starting us off at this event. Number 1 Dad, Camden, Red Rocket, Xtreme, J-GNO, and 909 here to round out the A main group. We got about running about 19-second laps here tonight. We got the A mainers lined up in this starting order. Tonight it's going to be a 2x2 rolling start. Here we go. We're coming around. We have not started the race. We're coming around. We're going to line up 2x2, and we're going to start right here in this front stretch. You can see the flagman getting ready to go. That's Tommy Bombs there in the orange. He'll be leading us off. He's got the pole position tonight. On the outside of that line is Camden, followed by, as you know, Steve C and Brian. Here we go, coming around the final turn into the front stretch for the start of the race, and we're off. Here's green flag racing 2x2 into turn 1. Let's see how this goes. Coming out of turn 1 and 2. Going into the horseshoe turns, looks like the leader got away, but look at this. There is a stockpile 3 wide coming out of the horseshoe turn. Back into the S turns. Here we go. Number 1 Dad in the rest of the field jockeying for position. That's Brian, number 1 Dad, going through, and then 2x2 all the way back through to J-GNO. J-GNO in the yellow. In the orange, there's Tommy leading us around the track for the second time. Second position is Camden, followed by Behn, followed by Peppers, number 1 Dad. That looks like Bluemoon, Steve C, Red Rocket right on Steve C's tail, and Xtreme behind him with Camden in tow. The TV turn is blacked out for tonight's event, as we had a camera malfunction over there, so you're going to have to pick up your favorite driver in the horseshoe turn. Look at this, screaming by the start-finish line here. And back around into the S turns. Let's go. Same leaders, 1, 2, 3. And here's, oh, and Peppers clips the inside of the S turn, which does not move, careening him right out into the side. Let's see an instant replay here as Peppers, about to make the first turn of the S turns, kisses that inside barrier that does not move, forcing him straight across the track. Shot him across, kicked him out like as if it was a mule kick there. Jeez, crow. Here's one more replay about that incident right there. Number 1 Dad following close behind, taking a close look at this. Wow, you can see Peppers' head just shifting just because of the fact that that barrier did not move. Coming back around, we're going to line up for the restart of the race. Again, that's Tommy still in first place, Camden still in second, Behn, number 1 Dad in 4th by Bluemoon, Red Rocket, Steve C, Xtreme, Camden, J-GNO, 909, and Peppers. Due to Peppers' incident, he's going to send himself to the rear of the field. If you cause a caution here on Wednesday night, you need to be the reason for the caution. You go to the back of the field. Here we go, the restart, and Tommy off to a blistering start. That kart has got some get up and go, and here come the rest of the drivers behind. Into the horseshoe for the first time. Looks like number 1 Dad giving a little bump and run there on Behn. Made it around Behn. Number 1 Dad's now running in 3rd position. Number 1 Dad is in the pink tonight. Here we go, 2x2 coming out of the final turn. Xtreme giving Steve C a little shot in the back there. Here we go. Let's see how this all pans out. 3 leaders are getting away. We got a second pack of 3. Xtreme running in 7th position. Pack 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Xtreme out in no man's land right now, but he'll rejoin, I'm sure, with the pack in front of him as soon as they start racing. And here's the rest of the field. Coming back into the horseshoe turns one more time. Pack 3. Pack 6. And there he is, Xtreme, coming back to the base. Now, let's see here what Camden can do a little bit further back with who he's racing there, Bluemoon. Sorry, Steve C. You can see how we get a little bit strung out on a track like this, on a night like this, but I'll tell you right now, it started out icy cold. They're starting to get some heat into the track, starting to run in the mid-19s, about 19.5, 19.6 right at this point. Looks like the horseshoe is the spot that people are going to start taking closer looks to the inside. Oh, look at this. In the meantime, talk about looking to the inside. You can see that Xtreme just made a really nice move inside a Red Rocket right there. Red Rocket left the door open on the S-turns and Xtreme went right through. Let's see what we got going on here. Now 2 abreast coming out. Look at this, squeezing through the S-turns. That's Bluemoon, Rocket, and Xtreme. Xtreme beating it to the start-finish line there. We got 3 up top, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that second pack is now 6 carts deep. The 3-pack are getting away a little bit. Behn's catching back up to number 1 dad. We got a caution flag. Looks like what happened here. Let's see if we can't get a replay on this at some point. Here's the leaders and the rest of the pack coming to the start-finish line. They'll come to a stop. In the meantime, they're going to get back lined up in order. In the meantime, these guys here are going to, we're going to get them up on the wrecker and pull them out of the wall. There's our wrecker tonight. He's good 5'10", 185 pounds. This wrecker is brought to you by Rescue Towing. Yeah, good job, wrecker. All right, let's drive away from this. Not sure what happened to 909. I think 909 just started bird dogging the incident and went into the wall. Earlier on, that was the Colbster getting freed up from the wall right now, and the Colbster kind of got gently touched with it from Xtreme. Here, let's see the replay. Colbster's sliding a lot coming into this turn. Xtreme stays off him here, but once Colbster continues to slide, Xtremester gets into him, and Colbster looks like he makes no effort to recover. Although it might have been hard to recover. It's hard to tell just by camera, but he kind of just went with it. Got sent into the wall. More of a racing thing. When we see things that really are no one's fault, likely nobody will go to the back of the pack on this one because it's more of a racing incident. If it was the other way around, where there was some obvious intentional contact or a hard push, then the person who caused the incident would be going to the rear of the field. In the meantime, you can see Pepper's there gained a couple spots. So Pepper's up a little bit more, and here we go, off to our second restart. This time, number 1 dad in the pink is starting in second position. But once again, our leader is Tommy, still holding down the front of the pack. Number 1 dad making a move to him. Oh, this could be bad. Hung himself out to dry potentially. That's Behn on the inside of him. Let's see if number 1 dad and Behn race clean. Here we go. Oh, look at this. I don't know what happened there. A lot of spinning, a lot of pushing, but you know what? We're just going to keep this pack moving. That gave Tommy a hell of a good head start. Look at this. He needs to run away with it now. But I can assure you, number 1 dad and the rest of the pack are going to get tight on his heels in no time. You know, when you get turned like that, you know, you can sit and you can whine, you can spin, you can do whatever. But if everybody agrees that the race is just going to go on, no need for yellow. I mean, we're all still close enough at that point. Just race away. Looks like Colbster might have been the one who kind of gave up in the front stretch, and he's the one who probably took the brunt of that incident more than anyone. Colbster lost quite a few spots. Here we go, Tommy bombs over there in turn 1 there. Here we go. Number 1 dad making up ground quickly, as well as Behn, Bluemoon, and of course Steve C. racing fast. Steve C's got Xtreme on his tail right now, coming into your screen in the horseshoe. Right now, Xtreme in that fluorescent shirt. Oh, Xtreme ducks inside of Steve C. Makes a beautiful pass there. Steve C. left the door open, and Xtreme went through. Nice move. And here we go. Now we are... Xtreme is running in 5th position. This is our leader right here. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yes, everybody's in correct order right here. That's Bluemoon going after Xtreme right now. Steve C's not out of this. Steve C's got something for Xtreme, I'm sure. He's going to come right back. Steve C's in the 2nd green helmet. 1st green helmet is Bluemoon. Bluemoon had a hell of a race last week. Came into tonight #1 in points. But as discussed in an early pre-race interview, Bluemoon has expressed that only puts a target on his back, and sure as heck did. Everybody's going for that championship. We came into tonight a 3-way tie for 2nd place, and as I said before, Bluemoon leading the points by a few. Still early in the season, only 2nd race in the season. You can come out here and race on Wednesday night. Oh, here we go. We got a move going to the inside. Xtreme making a dive bomb move on, I think that was Bluemoon right there. Yep. And Xtreme C, Steve C running straight on through with him. As I said, we run here on Wednesday night, 6 p.m., Pioneer Valley Indoor Karting. If you can routinely run the indoor on under 20 seconds, then you might be right for this league. You only get better every day. We do race for points, but you don't have to race for points. Past the start-finish line once again. Oh, #1 Dad spreading it too wide again with Behn. Behn, #1 Dad, going at it here into the S-turns one more time. Look at how that pack backed up behind him. Now the race is right here. Look at this. Camden making a move in the back. Camden and Brian passing 909 there in the back of the pack. Here we go, another move down into the horseshoe. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at this. Oh, Xtreme makes a beautiful pass right there. Another door left open. You just can't leave that door open, folks. You have to keep it shut in the S-turns. Too wide. Xtreme making another move. Now Xtreme's running in the 3rd. That was a great lap for Xtreme. I think he made up 2 spots on that lap, just past Behn to occupy the 3rd position. Now we got #1 Dad leading the race. #1 Dad, you couldn't see it, it was off screen, got Tommy in turn 1, opened the door, made it a drag race into the horseshoe turn, and then was able to overcome in the turn following. That's #1 Dad getting away a little bit. #1 Dad in the pink, and Xtreme is tight on Tommy's tail. Right here, Tommy in the orange, Xtreme following him, Behn following that pack. Too wide, we got some really good racing further on back into the pack. You got Camden, Bluemoon, and Red Rocket having a fun race in the back. You see coming into the horseshoe turn, those 3, and then Brian following that group. That doesn't mean that Brian's out. Brian's patiently waiting and watching what the heck's going on with that group, and he's about to trounce on them too. Rest of the field coming cleanly across the start-finish line. Single file racing right now. #1 Dad's already through the horseshoe turn. Xtreme making a move on Tommy. Can't quite complete it. Let's see how it goes coming into the S-turns. Tommy making it through alive one more time. Here we go. It's Tommy's 2nd night racing here at PVIK, and he's putting up good times and putting up good competition. He's not going to let the field pass him if he can. Just hold the field off as best you can. Here we go, and he's got a hell of a person to hold off right now. Xtreme running good this season, and gets into him on a turn 1, but holding down the fort. There's our leader. Oh, and Xtreme making the move on Tommy. Oh, he's got lap traffic. Sets the pick on the lap traffic, and the lap traffic is in the perfect spot to allow Xtreme an outside pass in the S turns, which is very rare. Now Xtreme's on his horse, try and catch number one dad here. Number one dad in the pink, Xtreme going off your screen right there. And he's going to have his hands full. Number one dad's got a good 4 or 5 second gap to second position. And now that gap from Xtreme to third position is even getting bigger as well. Here's our leader, number one dad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll tell Tommy, you got to stay on your toes right now because the rest of these guys are coming too. Just because Xtreme made it past doesn't mean anybody back there is going to let you get away. Behn following tightly on Tommy's tail, and got to give Behn props. He's racing his ass off tonight. Oh, 2 abreast! Look at that, making it interesting back in the field. Oh, Camden going side by side across the start-finish line with Red Rocket. Looking good, boys. A lot of shuffling going on back here in the pack. That's something worth watching right there. Across the start-finish line, those 3. Brian ready to pounce. Here we go, Peppers. Coming up on some lap traffic. J-GNO in the yellow is about to go down a lap. He's been racing his ass off. He just doesn't have the engine to stick with the field. So this is number one dad coming up on him. This could be an issue, especially with the fact that Xtreme is right behind him. Okay, well, it's not going to be an issue. We're down to our last lap here, folks. So I don't see that being an issue. Plus, GNO gave him the nice wave by. So everybody's running the best race here. About to come up on this. Here we go. This is going to be the final order coming across the start-finish line right now. That's number one dad, GNO, lap down, followed by Xtreme, lap down. There you go. Tommy ends up pulling out a third-place finish after only racing here for a couple of weeks. Nice job. Keeping up to speed really, really well. So here's our finishing order. Number one dad, Xtreme, Tommy are all podium takers. Behn, Steve C, and Red Rocket round out the top 6. In 7th, Camden, Brian, Colbster, J-GNO, and 909 racing here tonight. So everybody, thanks for watching and have a great night.